What's up, YouTube? My name's Nick Zachary. Today I am filming a series video about Captain Marvel, the new movie come out in 2019. So we got a few years. But it seems originally with me and Captain Marvel, I wasn't interested in it that much. I was going to see it and review it, but I don't know how interested fully I was into the movie. But then they announced something about Captain Marvel. They announced they are doing the Skrulls, which is a big thing for me, because for me, I thought the Skrulls are very interesting villains, and they're good. They can't do like specific characters from the Skrulls as a thing. Like they can't do the Super Skrull, or I believe it's called the Queen Skrull, the leader of the Skrulls, or something like that. Like they can't do the character-wise they created in the comics of the Skrulls, but they can do like the Skrulls race and come up with new characters basically for the Skrulls. And just say they're not part of the comics, they're just part of the movie canon. That's what they did with also when they did Civil War. I believe not Civil War, Winter Soldier, the villain Winter Soldier. Not Crossbones, the Winter Soldier himself. But I believe the head dude isn't part of the comics. They just created him because they wanted to do someone probably, and they couldn't, so they did someone similar. But I am now looking forward to Captain Marvel because they announced the Skrulls, and they also announced Nick Fury will be in the movie, but it's going to take place during the 90s, which means Nick Fury had both of his eyes, which made me thinking, hey, wait a sec. If the Skrulls are in this movie, well, if this means we will see how a Skrull... I have a theory about who is the Skrulls. Because the Skrulls are obviously going to be bigger part than Captain Marvel. They're going to be a villain for an Avengers movie, obviously. We don't know which. It's not Infinity War. But there is big speculation for Avengers 4, which will be Secret Invasion, which is a big comic book story. It's an interesting story, I believe. Hopefully I'll get around to listening to it or reading to it in the future. I hear it's so really good. I saw the Earth's Mightiest Heroes version, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes version of this, basically at the very end. Spoilers for Earth's Mightiest Heroes if you haven't seen it, but basically for at the end of season 1 of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they reveal that Captain America is a Skrull. Now, I don't think Captain America in the Marvel movies is a Skrull, because I don't see that happening, but what I do think with them is the Skrull is Captain Marvel, for one, because she's been gone for 20 years or more. More like 28 years. Something like that. Because her movie takes place in the 90s. So no way, why is she gone for this many years? Especially when Thanos is here and Ronan, the Accuser, and all these space villains are doing all these crimes. Shouldn't she be dealing with all this? And you got Ultron as well, Hydra. I just think she's a Skrull. And also I think Iron Man's a Skrull, because here's the deal. Iron Man acted a bit more mean in Civil War than he usually does. Like, he always acts mean. He has a mean attitude. That's his comic book character. But he acted a bit more mean in Civil War. Now, I haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming yet, so that he may act different there, so it depends. But the big theory is Iron Man's a Skrull in the movies. I don't know how I think of that, but right now people are saying Everett Ross is a skrull, and what he did was he turned Iron Man into a skrull, which means Iron Man's a skrull, which also means Everett Ross would be a skrull because of that whole situation. And if you don't know who Everett Ross is, he's the guy played by Martin Freeman in the movies The Hobbit. One of the Hobbits. Bilbo, I believe. The one from the Hobbit franchise. The granddad and all that. But there's a big theory he's a skrull because of he's doing all he wants in Wakanda. It's a big situation. And why would you want in Wakanda, a city full of people and full of technology, unless you have a bigger plane, which would be Skrulls? Because he's trying really hard to get in Wakanda as the situation. And the next big one, it would be Black Widow for me. Just because she doesn't do much. I'm not a big fan of Black Widow anyway, so I'm like, I don't care. I mean, she's okay in the Avengers movies and Captain America, but she still doesn't do much. And if I had the choice of her or Hawkeye to be a Skrull, because Hawkeye's another one people are saying, I would say her, because I like Hawkeye in the Marvel movies. Another big one is, Nick Fury's I heard someone say Nick Fury's mother could be a Skrull, because here's the deal. Nick Fury said in Winter Soldier that he lost an eye last time he trusted someone. He's in Captain Marvel with 2 eyes. Connect the dots. It could be someone. I'm not saying Captain Marvel probably did, but people are saying his parents are. And were around in the movies. His mother was mentioned in Age of Ultron. So, and they even said that she was around in the 90s. Nick Fury around in the 90s. Or his mother's. Captain Marvel's there. Who knows? We may see his mother as a Skrull. She takes his eye, and it's revealed because she's a Skrull. Because I want to see how he lost his eye. I'm interested because they did change a big situation with that in the comics, because there's 2 styles, but they both involve explosion in the comics. Now I could see, yeah, it's explosion, but more to the explosion. Like maybe a Skrull causes the explosion to happen, which would be very interesting if it's even his mother, because that would emotionally scar someone like Nick Fury, because if your mother made you lose your eye, that would affect you big time, and it makes him not be able to trust anyone, because he can't know who's a Skrull and who's not anymore. That's why he never trusts anyone in the Marvel movies, and we get to see him different in the Marvel movies right now, which would be very interesting. But yeah, tell me who you think. Oh yeah, another big one I saw was War Machine, because that would be emotional for Iron Man if he's not a Skrull, and I think they need to do someone emotional for the Avengers right now. But tell me who you think is a Skrull in the Marvel universe, if you think there is a Skrull, and don't do someone like Hulk, because they're like, I think he's the Skrull because he is a different actor. No, if you're going to say Hulk, give more basis besides the actor-wise, because no one wants to hear like, oh, I think it's blah blah, because they look at because this actor was in it last time and this one was in it. No, the reason why they changed actors was because of personal reasons. That's why. For War Machine, it was because the first War Machine wanted more money from them, and Marvel was like, yeah, no. And for Hulk, it was the original actor couldn't work well with Kevin Feige, which is the guy who produces these movies. But yeah, tell me who you think is a skrull. It can be anyone. You can even say Spider-Man or Ant-Man, as far as I care. Just say someone and give backstory, give reasons why. It can be the crazy idea, or it can be not crazy. Like, you could do an understandable one, like I said, Iron Man could be one, or Nick Fury's mother. Where, yeah, these are a bit crazy, but anyone the Avengers are going to do is going to be crazy. Why would these people be a skrull? When did this happen? Have they always been a skrull? Just say it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. More videos like this. If you enjoyed series like this, do tell me, because I want to do more of these. And see you on the flip side, YouTube.